What up, y'all? This is part 2 of Out of Control Cops. Like I said, make sure y'all like the video, make sure y'all subscribe, and comment down below if y'all want to comment anything. But till then, let's get into the second part.
To express how appalled she was at this. I love dogs, and I'm of the firm belief that there are no bad dogs, just bad owners. In the case of Jadarius Rose, a dumb canine operator released the dog on the defenseless man, even though he was ordered not to do so.
He looked like he was saying, "Get him!"
Rose was a truck driver. Even though he was 23 years old at the time, he looked like a kid, and in that situation, he acted like a kid. The incident started when a police officer decided to pull him over for a missing mud flap. Rose stopped at first, but then kept going, so the cop called for backup and engaged in pursuit. This is the moment he pulled over, but seeing the guns aimed at him, he continued driving.
Oh, shit.
Notice the gun this officer's aiming with.
Oh, this is crazy. How'd he just come out and pull out a gun?
Okay, I'm coming to so. Alright, you just pull back out.
Why'd he take off though?
Okay, are you Quick County or Ross County? He took off again. We're heading northbound, 23.
This looks like some Grand Theft Auto shit. Holy hell.
E59 Jackson, I'll have driver. We're northbound, right lane. He rolled the window down, looked at us, rolled it back up. We're northbound 48 miles an hour, passing Moore Road in Ross County.
Now, it wasn't a high-speed pursuit by any stretch of the imagination. Thing is, this kid had done nothing wrong. It's just that when he pulled over and saw all the guns pointed at him, he got scared. He then actually called his mother and asked her what to do. She told him if he'd done nothing wrong, he should stop. But then he rolled down the windows and saw the guns again and did not feel safe at all. So instead of getting
Hell yeah, I would have probably did the same thing. Holy hell.
out, he continued driving and called 911, hoping they could help him. In case you think that's crazy, listen to this.
A 911 call that his attorney indicated was Rose seems to confirm that he was afraid.
I parked the truck and I was about to comply with them, but they all had their guns drawn out for whatever reason. It seemed like they're trying to kill me.
You need to comply with them.
I mean, what was he expecting to hear from the operator? This just goes to show how inexperienced and really afraid he was. As the operator instructed him to obey
I'd have been really scared too, bro.
the officers, Rose eventually did, but little did he know what was in store for him. Notice there's a bunch of law enforcement vehicles, including Ohio State Highway Patrol and the Sheriff's Office. And that's when this happened.
Hey, that's a dog! Come to me! You don't want bit! On the ground, you're gonna get bit. Come to me, man!
Do not let them, don't release the dog. Do not release the dog with his hands up.
Shit.
Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't. Do not. Do
What?
not. Hey, do not. Get the dog
Whoa! He literally told the dog to go after him, bro.
off of it. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog. Out the dog.
As you can imagine, horrific wails ensue from the young driver, pleading for the officers to get the dog off of him. However, the dog does what he was trained to do and does not let go that
Oh
easily.
no!
At this point, the dog
Why did
still
they
does not
get the
let go,
dog?
and you can see the female officer cover her face in disbelief. Even when the dog is finally off, the kid continues screaming, most likely out of shock more than just the pain. And all the officers seem
Oh
to be taken aback by what just transpired.
Bro, that is crazy. Dude, that guy needs to be fired ASAP.
And this young man's
That kid needs to sue the shit out of them.
ordeal isn't over yet.
I say have one of the motor units at master, whatever.
Yeah. Was that not loud enough?
You said it 3-4 miles a time.
This is fucking ridiculous bullshit.
But then we have the front steer tire on the rims, 32 right lane.
They have one in route.
County is already
Bro, don't touch my left arm, bro. You just let the dog bite me. Why would you touch my left arm?
Fucking idiot cops, bro.
No, why you keep bending my arm?
We're trying to get it wrapped.
We're wrapping it up. We're not trying to hurt you.
Here.
They
There's a pad.
started,
Pad on it.
That's crazy.
Don't even touch it while I got handcuffs on. Y'all just making it worse.
Man,
And you still laying on me like you pinning me down. I got cuffs on.
Nobody is on you.
Yes, you are. Look, you're grabbing my shorts.
We're trying to wrap you up.
Fucking idiot cops.
I don't need it wrapped up right now.
Right.
The bearded man you just saw here was Ryan Speakman, the canine handler who let the dog loose.
This is the asshole. Stupid fuck.
Just to make it clear, it wasn't like the dog slipped loose. The video clearly shows the young
Yeah, God, oh my God. He said, like, pointed at the guy to attack him.
driver kneeling with his hands up when the dog runs the other way. Then his handler yells at him, frantically pointing at the unarmed suspect who seems to be surrendering. This certainly brings up some terrible images from our past, and it's not clear what Speakman was thinking at the time, as he failed to comment. He was fired from the Circleville PD.
You already know he should be fired, bro. Whoo. Shit like that, yeah, pissed me off.
Because he did not meet the standards and expectations we hold for our police officers. We'll come
Trash.
back to this. Now let's see what Rose and his lawyer have to say after a dimwit journalist asked him if the cops firing is enough to make things right.
No, no, it isn't.
The police released a statement. They fired the police officer. Is that enough for you?
No.
I just hope you don't have time.
I'm sorry. Ben, if you could answer that question.
Yeah, Tom, I certainly think it doesn't remove the
Guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about that situation? Do you think like the cop being fired is enough? I certainly don't think. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think? I definitely think someone needs to be sued. The county, whoever, all of them need to be sued, because if that happened to my kid, no, everybody's getting sued, bruh. Like, no.
trauma and the physical injuries suffered by Jadarius, who was on his knees, putting his hands in the air, which is the universal sign of surrender. What more can a black person do to say that I'm not putting you in fear? It was enough that he had guns pointed at him when he had pulled over, and he had an assault weapon pointed at him. He called 911.
And then, like, no one was grabbing this dog, and this dog was ripping into his arms, bro, like a rag doll, just ripping into his arms.
I'm saying,
fucking crazy bullshit.
I'm afraid they're gonna kill me. That is the sentiment of most black
Crazy,
people
bro.
in America when the police pull them over.
Jadarius is being represented by Ben Crump, the famous civil rights attorney who's previously represented Randy Cox, Ajike Owens, and the family of George Floyd. In the interview, Rose said that when the dog was biting him, he was terrified and he thought he was going to die. The pain was real.
He's just lucky that dog didn't bite his face. Like,
And he was screaming because he just didn't want to die. He also said that he couldn't even see what the officers were doing because he was so scared of the dog that was ripping into his arm.
You want to stand up on your feet or you want to sit on your butt?
crazy.
I don't know what you're gonna let me do.
I'm gonna let you do it. I'm gonna let you either sit or stand. As long as you ain't gonna do nothing stupid.
I'm gonna do something stupid.
Just have him set up, Tyler.
And you still
Let him set up.
It's too late for that. And you still squeezing me.
I know.
You still squeeze. Let it go. Don't put pressure on me.
You have to have pressure.
Don't know. Let it be.
Just go ahead and let it.
Why are you still touching me?
What's that?
Why are you still touching me?
Because you are under arrest.
Yeah, I have handcuffs on.
Understand?
All right, so you can stop touching me and tell me what I need to do. But I don't need your hand on me. The dog already did enough.
Probably wouldn't be bad to put one on.
It's understandable that after such a shock, Rose just wants some room to breathe. As for Officer Ryan Speakman, the Ohio Patrolmen's Benevolent Association has filed a grievance on behalf of him. As it turns out, the police department conducted an investigation into the incident, and a use of force review board determined that the agency's policy for the use of canines was followed in the apprehension and arrest. Really? I'd like to see the policy that says officers are supposed to unleash dogs on defenseless, unarmed suspects.
They're getting sued, bro.
What do you think? Should
I think that's bullshit.
Speakman's termination be rescinded? Should he be paid and reimbursed for all lost wages?
Hell no.
Seniority and benefits lost resulting from his firing, and his employee record expunged of his termination history? Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. I bet that last clip got your blood rushing.
Yep.
So, since we're all amped up and ready for action, let's follow a couple of officers as they bravely break down.
All right, y'all, till we get to the next one, guys, make sure you guys like the video, show some love. This is Angel's Chill Spot, you guys. Also, thumbs up the video. Guys, let's try to get 15. I said 10 in the beginning, but let's try to get 15 likes on the video. Share it out and also subscribe if you guys are new here to Angel's Chill Spot. Y'all, let's get it.
Down the door to an apartment where an intoxicated man was causing a scene and apparently having a mental breakdown while throwing things out of the window.
Seattle Police Department! Open the door! We're coming in! Open the door now! Open the door! We're kicking the door! Seattle Police!
What?
Show me your hands!
Now this looks a little drastic, doesn't it? Well, the thing is, there were several reports. One said that the man was hanging out of the window, while the other said that the suspect was trying to push someone out the window. So it's perhaps justified that these officers would break the door with guns drawn, even without a warrant, if they feared for the victim's safety. However, pretty soon they realized that there's no broken window and there's no suspect. I mean, there wasn't even any mess on the street, but they failed to realize that. Meanwhile, the woman in the apartment is taking a bath, so she doesn't even hear the cops shouting until they're already inside the apartment.
This is crazy.
Show me your hands! Seattle Police Department! Inside! Who else is inside? Who else is in here?
Nobody! I live alone! What the Why?
Oh my God.
There's no broken window.
The reason why there's no broken window is that the cops did not just miss the apartment, they missed the entire building. The dispatcher said that the incident
This is so fucked, bro.
was at 3028 First Avenue, but these cops decided to go to 3016 First Avenue, which was half a block away from the actual location. But it takes some time until they realize their mistake.
Shit. Oh, this is so stupid. Fucking, these guys are idiots. These guys are idiots, you guys. Come on, bro. He said, oh, shoot.
Better late than never. Cops are now certain that they're at the wrong place. In reality, they barged into the apartment of a 45-year-old therapist named Elizabeth Wren. Instead of apprehending the suspect, they were now faced with a sobbing, shaking, traumatized woman.
This is the wrong address.
Dude, this is the wrong address.
Man, we got someone to jump out the window, okay?
The wrong address. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god.
The officers then try to explain themselves, but little good that does. Imagine if someone burst into your house while you were in the shower and held you at gunpoint. It must have been scary, and she must have felt like her rights as well as her privacy were violated.
Yep.
Not to mention, she could have been shot by a trigger-happy cop.
Yup.
Now she's standing in the hallway, probably half naked.
Man, we got someone to jump out the window, okay?
The wrong address. Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Y'all fucked up.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, bro.
God.
Alright, man, we're gonna have a supervisor come out here. So this is exactly what's happening. Someone's being thrown out of a window right now. It's in this building or the other building. It's room 404. We contacted you. We knocked down to see the police officers. It sounded like you were the victim of the crime, and you sounded like you weren't able to go to the door, and that's why we kicked it in.
What?
Who the was at my door?
I know, I'm sorry about that.
I didn't hear you say Seattle police. I didn't hear that at all. I heard open the door, and I was like, who is this? And I did not hear Seattle police.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All.
We got the
I
ball
would
tool.
have answered the door, okay?
I understand.
I did not hear Seattle police at all.
I'm sorry about that. We thought that you were the victim and you were being held captive inside of this room. Right now there's someone else about to throw out of the window. So they're gonna go.
She's freaking out, bro. Comment down below, anybody. Would you guys be freaking out about this? I'd probably be freaking out.
Go do that. We're gonna have a supervisor come in and we'll talk to you through that. I understand it's very, very jarring. I'm so sorry that this happened.
Okay.
Okay. It was incredibly dumb to go into the wrong building, right? But this cop handled this situation quite professionally. He could have just said sorry and stormed out of there and let the supervisor deal with it.
Sorry, we messed up. Gotta go.
But he stuck around, explained the situation in more detail, and tried to calm the woman down. He even apologized multiple times. So that part was handled properly, and considering the circumstances, they were authorized to enter the apartment. Just not that one. Elizabeth Wren is, of course, suing the city of Seattle.
You know she's suing them, bro. Boy, she knows she being recorded to the. Oh my.
Seattle Police Department is
hell yeah, she's suing them.
Getting sued after breaking down the front door and charging into the wrong apartment. The woman who lived there claims she's still traumatized from that day 3 years ago. Tonight, King 5 spoke with her attorney.
And it was all unnecessary.
Seattle Police!
Wren was getting ready to take a bath when police suddenly entered her apartment.
She realized how close she came to losing her own life. For no reason. She had a teapot in her hand, a metal teapot.
Her apartment.
She realized how.
All right, y'all. So that's it. That one was a long one. I might break this up into 2 parts, but we'll see what's up. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Go show love to this, the Hidden Files. Go show love. Maybe subscribe. Check out some of the stuff they do have. And I appreciate you guys. Everybody thumbs up. Make sure y'all subscribe to Angel's Chill Spot. I like this one, so we're going to subscribe over here, you guys. Suggest you guys do the same. Go check them out. And everybody enjoy y'all day. And I'll see y'all on the next one, y'all. Deuces!